Hi everyone, it's Kim here with Card Creations by Kim.blogspot.com or cardcreationsbykim.com. I have to be honest with you though, I haven't updated my blog in a really long time, so if you need to contact me, I think you'd probably be best just to do it through this YouTube channel at this point. Anyway, did a little bit of stamping, something I don't do often, but I do like the way this one turned out. I found these at Simply Scrapbooking Made Simple. It's one of my local craft stores, and it's this guy and this guy, girl. This one has a Let It Snow, and this one says You're So Cool. And I got them on sale, of course, never pay full price for anything. Now, I did something a little different. I just used basic green cardstock. It's not real thick, but it's going to do the job. It's going to be just fine. And I cut that out at 5.5 by 4. Well, you know, 5.5 by 4. And then I took, again, some red basic cardstock. And these are both coordinations from Foundations. And I got these, pretty sure, at Joann's. So let's go ahead and put this one on the top. And I'm just going to use my adhesive because I already put my glue away, which I always use glue. And I have to be really careful because once I adhere this on, if I try to take it up because of this paper, I'm familiar with it, it will rip the other card. So, and I cut the red at 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Now I want to stop here a minute, and if you decide that you want to make this card and you get everything that you need, it would be cute if you emboss this, but this actually covers most of it. So, alright, so you got the one layer on. Now for the stamping, I'm going to use StazOn. And I'm going to go ahead and start stamping him now. StazOn takes a little while to dry. So if you're going to use Copics, like myself, you know what? That's the lady one. Let's go do over. We're going to do the guy first. Little snowman. And the first one I kind of lined it up with the first, move it over a little bit, little thing that went out here. Now, do a little bit of masking. I stamped this and then I cut him because we're going to cover him up. And then we're going to do our lady snowman, or Mrs. Snowman, whoops. Stamp it up real good. Move this guy aside. And I'm going to put her, make sure it's even, right here. You know what? If it's not even, I think it'll be okay. Like that. And then lift him up. It looks like she's standing behind him. So cute. Okay, now we're going to do our Let It Snow. And this comes with it. It's hard to see this, isn't it? Because it's white on white. Let me just grab this red scrap paper. We'll work with it like that. My mat that I have, my yellow mat, is so dirty that and I cannot get it clean. So I'm covering it with just white butcher paper. Alright, and we'll put our Let It Snow on there. Ta-da. And then I will clean my stamps when I'm all done. Okay, a couple things we're going to do here. We're going to start doing our Copics. Hopefully this is going to dry. And let's go ahead and start with the green. And I'm going to do the YG03 and just color in. I'm not going to be too concerned about the shadowing, which the Copic markers are used mostly for, because I'm going to be going in and putting in some dots. I just want to make sure I don't color her hair green. Okay, and then she has a green scarf on that matches her bonnet. And that wraps around her neck. And then this as well. And that. And then her apron is also green. And again, I'm just doing up and down strokes because I'm going to go back in and give her a dotted Swiss look. And then for him, I'm going to do green and red on his scarf. So since I have the green out, I'm going to go ahead and color that in. Right here, right here, right here. Okay, and no more green on that. Okay, so set that aside. Then I'm going to come in with my YG63 and I'm going to dot up her little bonnet. Just making little rows. Oops. And then on her apron as well. And this is why I wasn't concerned about the shadowing so much. Because of the dots. Okay, now she also has, almost missed this, her bow to her apron is green. And the tie around her waist. Okay, oh, and the top part of her apron as well. You might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of green. But I'm going to go ahead and come in now with my, again, YG63. And we're going to shadow in a little bit. And also around here. A little bit here. Just one more time, blending in a little bit. Oops, her face is now green. And that should be good. Done with the green. Okay, now I'm just going to take my R27, which is a red color, and I'm going to do her little lace around her bonnet. And then her little, oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. That's not called, okay, a hand warmer. No, there's another name for it. Oh my gosh. Don't I feel like a ding dong? Okay, and we're just going to color that in. Hand mitten, hand. Oh my gosh, help me out here, people. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with the, oops, forgot this part. I was forgetting something. Okay, and I come in with the R29 and do just a little bit of shadowing. There. Okay, then I'm going to do this part. My dog's about to bark at my son. There we go. It's not typical for me to do videos while any of my family members are home. And then while I have the red out, I'm also going to do the ribbon, I'm going to call it, of this hat. So I think that's all the red. All right, now let's go ahead and do her hair. And I'm not going to shadow it, I'm just going to use my E15. Color that in, and she's got it here. And then right around here. Mr. Snowman doesn't have any hair, so we're going to pass on that. Now I'm going to do her arms, their arms I should say, in my E13, just to have that contrast between the hair and the wood on her arms. Just make it just a little bit lighter. We'll do his as well. His little wooden fingers, is that so cute? Okay, so I believe that is it for the brown. We're almost done. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with my C1 and I'm going to do his hat. Now, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go ahead and color it all in. But then I'm going to go right back and just do the edges. And I'm going to do the same for the brim. The other Copic marker color that I have is C3, and trying to use it to shadow was really making it dark, so I decided to just go back in. See how it's gets darker the more I use it. Great. Okay, now I am actually going to be using this to highlight around their little bodies. And this kind of shadows it. Here and there. And then we'll go ahead and do a little bit here. And then let's go ahead and shadow her. And right here. Oh, and then do it right here too. See, and that kind of makes it pop up from the white on white. Okay. And then we need to do their little noses. And I got YR07 for that. And it's such a tiny little area that I'm really not concerned about shadowing on this as well. Great. Okay, do you see anything? I think I got everything. It's really cute. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, I was considering doing their faces with the E00, but I changed my mind about that, so I thought it would look funky. I just left it white. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at her, I think I'm going to go ahead and give her a little bit of shadow here. Okay, now I'm going to use my Quickie glue pen. Shake it up a little bit, and I'm going to come down here and put a little bit just kind of randomly, like so. And then I'm going to get my glitter, which is Craft Essentials from Joann. And quickly tap that on so it doesn't dry up. And just with my finger kind of push it down. More glitter. I'm just going to dump this in my trash real quick. So it's subtle, but it's enough. I wish that I would have stamped that darker, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I think that is it for that. Okay, let's go ahead and place this on the card. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, but that's okay. Next time, I will put this on the card base first and then decorate it. But no harm, no foul. Still okay. And then get that on there. Oh, this is a die cut from Nestabilities. This shape here. It's the largest one that they have. This right here. Ta-da! I used that. Okay, now I'm going to come down here because I thought this is just a big blank space. And I'm going to put in my crafting tape, they call it, from Recollections. I guess Washi's a name brand, so this is crafting tape. And I liked this because it matches up with the green and it's got snowflakes on it. You know, for the let it snow kind of thing. And I'm just gonna, it's a little thick, but I'm gonna leave it just like that. Now the inside of this card, I'll do this off camera, is gonna need a white piece in it so that you can write in it, because the green isn't gonna, you're not gonna be able to see it if you're trying to write in it. There is no end. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Wow. Trying to find my scissors. That was my husband. I can't find the end. Oh well. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm going to finish this and then I can take his call. And then basically what I'm going to do is just put the strip of green right across there like that. And you have a finished card. Alrighty, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye.